The race in the Bundesliga heating up. Bayern Munich 4 points clear of second place Freiburg. It'll be Leipzig against Bayern Munich Friday, 30 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2 as well as here on ESPN+. Of course, Bayern Munich making some adjustments. They've signed Yann Sommer to replace the injured Manuel Neuer. Julian Nagelsmann asked about integrating a goalie. Here's what he had to say. Quote, 15 minutes. It's definitely not rocket science that you have to study for 6 months.
Correct.
Aage Fjortoft would be very, very disappointed to hear that. Jan, how big a signing is this for Bayern Munich?
Well, it is a necessary signing to remind people about what happened. Manuel Neuer, after the World Cup, had a great idea that he could go skiing. And then he injured himself and he said, can't believe I injured myself because I was only walking skiing. And then they looked around. They get Yann Sommer. Yann Sommer is 34. His contract is up in the summer. He's a Gladbach goalkeeper. And Gladbach say, yes, we are ready to let you have him, but we need a replacement. And the last couple of days, they found a goalkeeper, I think it's Olmi from Montpellier, who will replace him at Gladbach. And for Yann Sommer, this is, of course, a chance to win some titles. Got a half a year of his contract in Gladbach, so that's good business for Gladbach too. And I think this is a feeling where, because if you get a Swiss national goalkeeper, they had a chance, they could take back Nübel, they could go with Sven Ulreich for 6 months, but he got a longer term contract. I think that Bayern is a bit worried that Manuel Neuer will come back in the shape that he used to be, that he'd be the good goalkeeper. He's 36, it takes time, and I got a feeling that injury that he got in the Loipe is a bit more worrying. With Yann Sommer, they got a great shoot stopper, a fantastic football player, fantastic attitude. So I think that is absolutely a good replacement for Manuel Neuer.
15 minutes. 15 minutes, that's all it takes to integrate a goalie.
Yeah, Seb, if I just could, sorry, Craig, I spoke to Manuel Neuer when Pep Guardiola came to the club, and he said, and I asked him, how much have you talked to Pep about your role? And he said, I had one meeting with him, and it was all how I got to do with my feet, how I got to have to play up there. So I think that the Nagelsmann will use the Pep formula.
That was to all those people out there, Nagelsmann, that think everything is rocket science,
right?
And everything is super complicated and systems and yeah. I mean, there's a connection between, communication, issue, I suppose. But if you have a good Swiss international goalkeeper and you have international players at the back, guess what? Communication should come naturally. So yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.